All right, we're gonna do something differently because the blacktop is hot. I would like, Linda left, so I would like you to pair up with Carter. If you want to bring Carter next to Holly, and if you guys want to come stand right here. We're gonna do a loop around this island on the edge. Hopefully that was all I had to do to communicate that. I failed already. So you're gonna look this way because we're gonna start going this way. It's all right, I have to imagine it and then try to transcribe it. So you'll sit there, you're gonna bring Carter right here. I wanna have you guys, both of you, come here. And I want you to come also and join that group. It's gonna be 3 of you. And you guys are gonna form a line behind them a couple feet. I'm gonna have you go behind them, and I'd like you to bring Hannah. And you guys are gonna be a pair. Hannah. I call her pillow face. So. I'm gonna have Redland and Lucy. I want you to go with this one, but what I need to happen is one on one side, one on the other. I need a sandwich. Yeah. Okay, she's the Oreo in the middle. Ollie sandwich. An Ollie sandwich. And you're gonna go up in the front, the very front row, and you're gonna go on the left side of Carter. I'm gonna have you guys come, hold on one sec, there's too much happening. Look how the Rottweiler is so interested in where everybody's going. Your Rottweiler is seriously the most interested dog at group class. Not interesting, interested. You guys are focused, which is wonderful. This dog is not even looking at the other thing, like more like, okay, so that dog went there, okay. Where's he putting the next dog? Where's this one going? But like, his head literally is just, okay, so we just did that. Your dogs are smart. They're constantly observing you. That whole put them in a state of observation, they're learning a lot about you. I think you guys said my dogs get away with murder, more or less, or they are starting to learn what they can get away with. Whether we're being honest or not, they will learn where the little gaps are, where you go to 7-Eleven for 10 minutes and you leave your wallet on the table and they take a 20 out. They will learn your little habits and openings for them to go, I got some freedom. I'm gonna go look around right now. You know, that's how they get your shoes or your bra or your pants or something like that. They just disappeared. All right, so what we're gonna do now is you guys are going to go on the edge and we're gonna walk as a individual but pack group. Be mindful of how the dogs are acting next to each other. What we're going to do is advance a little bit where you're gonna bring your dog onto this side. You're gonna bring this dog, and I want them to all get closer and closer together and just kind of experiment with how your dog reacts when it's on your left, when it's on your right, when there's another dog next to it. So I'll have you guys start going first. So when you get to the edge, Holly, you're gonna make a hard right turn and you're officially gonna be the, a hard left. Good, and all right, now you guys are gonna go. And you're gonna do that same kind of motion. You're with them, actually. Not you, there. You 3 are a group, and I want Hannah in the middle. And then you guys can all walk. Stay in formation with your line. So slow down a little bit, Holly. Make sure that you guys are all in line. And then just kind of walk slower and slower and stick with your group. Really get in the zone. Don't forget to let your dog know if they're doing a good job. I highly recommend introducing yourselves to one another, introducing your dog's names at least. No. It's a great question. Yeah, they should just be in a good heel.
Okay.
How about this? You and your husband are walking, and now another husband and wife couple. Do you want your husband talking to the wife? I mean, like, do they really need to be talking immediately? Like, it's just because it's another girl.
Yeah.
Same thing. The dog's like, oh, another dog. I better go sniff its ass. No, you don't. We're going on a walk. We just so happen to be next to another couple. Parallel walking, right? That's exactly what it is. And then you guys are gonna stay in this island, so when you get past that shady tree, make a left, and we're gonna do like 4 loops. So Holly, that next tree you're gonna go around. Good job. First row, be mindful, Carter's slipping behind a little bit. So everybody needs to make those adjustments so you guys are staying on put. Be mindful of how your dog is perfectly walking, but still looking at the squirrels. So just find that number to get him to look. Is his head looking at you? It should look at you every 5 steps. If you can at least try to do that, where it's like, okay, he looks, and then he looks at you.
Ben.
For every 3 seconds he gets to look at a squirrel, he better acknowledge that you're letting him. Good job, everybody, good job. Don't let your dogs sniff the ground. Don't let them sniff the trees. Don't let them sniff other dogs. And if you'd like, that was a great little left heel flip. If you want to practice flipping your dog from left to right, just be mindful of what your dog next to you is doing. Don't go, flipping your dog and then out of nowhere something happens. What you did was perfect. And you can keep doing that, flipping it from left to right, and he'll just focus on you. I also would recommend, this is a great way to get your dog to focus more on you if they're distracted on the walk. If you're constantly telling your dog to flip from left to right, they have to focus on that, which means they're not focusing on squirrels or other distractions. Good job, find your groove. Find your groove. Feel that breeze. Start to notice your surroundings. And it should be very relaxed. Your hands should be down. Hold on a second, you're holding up traffic here.
We're waiting for her.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's good? The whole group stopped though, that's good. Now we're starting to work as a pack.
Good. Heel.
So I actually want you guys to switch. I want you to go on the other side because this dog only has one eye, and I want him to see that there's a dog next to it. It was cute last time, but this time we need to actually see what happens. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because he just reacted to that German, and I'm like, I wonder if he doesn't even know. So now you can work through that a little bit. Good. All right, so you're gonna actually go next to her now. And if you guys want to come left, Holly, come left. If you want to come left a little bit, you're going to want to bring Carter on. What?
It's intentional for him to have a little more stability on the asphalt.
Okay, just know it's hot, so you might need to almost take a break in a little bit. That's fine. I want to have you come over here. I'm going to have you go over there next door.
Okay, on her right side?
On her left.
Left side,
And just be mindful on making this turn, guys. You guys are double the length now.
That's not right.
That's not right. And that's how that's not polite, okay? Get your manners together. Like that's how humorous it should be. That was a great expression. All right, so hold on a sec. Something wonderful is kind of not happening here. You two are gonna come back here at the edge. Carter, take 3 steps forward. Holly, take 3 steps forward and line up with Carter. If you want to take a step forward. Hannah, if you want to come right here. And you are right here.
All right, here.
Yep. So let me explain why we keep having little errors. When we're one big group, we're turning like this, which means you guys almost don't do as much around the turns. Otherwise, we start to all get cramped. So just be mindful of how that works when you guys are actually trying to stay in line. But walk, you guys have about 100 steps and then you're making a left turn as a group in a straight line. Lots of stuff going on. You guys can begin. It's a marching band, exactly. In a minute, you guys are gonna start doing some kicks and it's gonna be like the Rockettes. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da. So if you two want to sit your dogs, you're gonna come, go over there actually. I'm gonna have you go in onto the left side of him, and then Redland go on the right. Nice communication, Holly. Good job as a group. Nice job. And then you guys walk as a line, so be mindful. Don't flip your dog too much or they're gonna start to get a little goofy on the walk. I would do like 30 steps of heeling and then a flip. And then another 30 steps and then a flip. I want you guys to try to get up with them. If you two want to sit real quick. I love how everybody knows who I'm talking to. I'm the worst with names, so you and you, sit, freeze. All right, you're gonna be there and then come whatever side you want. And then you guys are all gonna walk as one big group as well. And you can begin. Just stay in formation. All right, keep going. Let's see if you guys can make that left turn. You guys can go. It's like the right 4 people need to walk a little bit faster into the turn and the people on the inside walk a little bit less into the left. Synchronized human walking with dogs. This is a very advanced thing we're doing here.
Advanced for us.
Advanced all over. It's like we gotta constantly figure out how to move everybody. Right? They definitely drew in the lines. This group is doing great. You know that they did good in school drawing. These last 2 groups, it's getting interesting. It's freestyle.
We're the creative bunch.
We're the creative bunch. I want to have you go onto the left with them. And if you want to come forward, I want to have 2 of you actually come forward and join this group.
Heel.
Both of you. We're gonna do a little competition. We now have 2 rows. There's 1 row and 2 row. If we can make 2 left turns and not be Zoolander, it's just gonna be a wonderful thing. So the other thing I want you to know real fast is by getting you guys to focus a lot, there's no emotion. There's no tension, there's no stress, there's no anticipation of my dog could react. I have to do these things. I have to focus on what he's telling me. When you have a personal trainer going, you can do another push-up. Come on, let's do it. Come on, let's do it. There's no time for an excuse. You're just doing what you're told. So it's amazing that we have all these people able to do this synchronized group pack walk, parallel walk. It's incredible that we're even here and all your dogs are next to each other. But by complicating it even more, you're now changing this threshold where you're now not part of the equation for why your dog's being reactive. What you're actually doing is you're now just engaging your dog in a manner where there is no stress. Carter reacted at the beginning of group class, but he hasn't reacted yet, especially around all this. So it's interesting that the more complicated things get, the easier your dog seems to be, right? The more you do with your dog, the better they are. Right? So just be mindful of that they're doing incredible right now, but by taking your mind out of it, making it whimsical, enough. We don't have time for that, enough. Let's go, we're healing. I have to keep in line with the 9 other people in my row, right? None of you have time for your dog to make a mistake or to react. And if they do, it's a quick off, done. don't have time for it. Kind of makes it fun when there's no stress or emotion. It's just, we're doing it, and you're all doing it. There isn't a single person that isn't doing it right now. So just be very, very happy with yourself, be confident, and just notice how we're doing something very, very extreme, and your dogs are doing awesome. Holly was at a pack walk event for Priceless Pets that I was at this morning. How would you describe the dogs that walked on that pack walk? Scary.
Scary.
Every dog was pulling. Lots of barking, not a single trained dog besides Holly and Linda who showed up, and another client who brought like 3 of her dogs. But besides them, it was a scary environment. You guys are doing some serious stuff, so just feel good about yourselves. Let's see if we can make this left turn, and just like a dial of a clock. Here's the best example, and I'm done. I'm just gonna see if you can do it. If you are the center of the watch and you're the center of the watch, notice how 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you're barely moving, right? Now, because you are moving a little bit, just be mindful, but when it comes to the turns, this is what's moving. These people are pretty much staying the same. So these 4 people, just know you play the most important part. If we were on a plane, you guys have the exit door, right? We need you to confirm you know what you're doing, right? All right, you're gonna start. You guys are delayed 5 seconds. Which group is gonna do it better? Let's see. You guys can begin. Take a couple steps to get into line. You guys are doing great. You guys are good. I'll let you know the group behind you picked up their game though. They said they were the creative ones. Good. Good job, good job, good job. Nice. You guys are doing it. All right, we're making the left turn, so you guys just know. Hannah, just hold on. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, and we're going. Come on. Good. There we go, guys. Nicely done. You got one more left turn, and I'm not helping. Come on, guys, you can do it. Just know the back group is watching you, learning how to do it. They're going, I see where they're screwing up. We need to stick together. Come on. Good. Come on. It's all right, you guys are literally going through the weeds. Be careful of the holes. Get back into formation. And we're gonna walk actually all the way back to where we started today. And we're gonna do that little crescent moon, little Q&A.